Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the fourth day, the second session of the IPF World Equipped Bench Press Championships in Potchefstroom, South Africa. Today is Thursday. This is the second session of the day. This afternoon, we're going to be having the sub-junior women. In the morning session, we had the sub-junior men. This afternoon, we've got the sub-junior women. With me is Eben Boyens.
Yes, well, thank you. Thank you, listeners and viewers. Privilege sitting next to the M3 world record holder of 282.5 kilogram deadlift. What a privilege.
I'm a little older now. I'm M4 now.
M4 now.
That's one of the things we'll tell you a little bit about. Sub-juniors are under the age of 19. We'll have later on, we're going to have juniors, and they're going to be 19 through 23.
Yes.
And when do they lift, even?
I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Second session, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And so the sub-juniors would be 14 through 18.
Yes.
And we have this, like I said earlier, we have the women this afternoon. We've got 7 weight classes for the women. We have a total, I think, of only about 12 lifters coming up here. So we've got a lot of different countries represented in the competition. We got, in this session alone, we've got Kazakhstan, Russia, USA. Wow, I think that may be it.
Yes.
That's unusual. We had Republic of South Africa in the first session this morning.
Yes.
And Tatiana Belskaya is your lifter now.
She weighed in at 51.15 kilos.
Yeah. If you looking on the live stream, you'll see the chief referee is giving the commands that the lifter pays attention to, or is supposed to pay attention to. There's 3 commands in the bench. Start command. When they take it out of the rack, the chief referee will give them a start command. Then they'll bring it down to their chest, and then the chief referee, they'll pause at their chest. Bar has to be motionless.
Yes.
Then they'll give the press command, and then they'll press it out, and then they have to wait for the rack command.
Yes. And sometimes a lifter, when you're so in the motion, you tend to neglect some of that.
Especially the rack command.
Yes.
They tend to rack. And she gets the rack and the rack press command. Okay.
Basically
3 white lights.
Three white lights.
65 kilos.
Fantastic. So it's basically 3 commands. From the rack, they say start, press, and then rack.
Samantha Heimer from the USA is next lifter. She's going to be taking 65 kilos. She is in the 84 plus weight class.
If she manages to pull this one off, she will own a medal.
Yeah, the gold medal.
Yes, the gold medal.
Because she's the only lifter in this weight class. She is by herself.
Nice touch.
Nice looking lift, too.
Yeah.
Good, solid. Very good.
Well done.
Nice. 3 white lights. Now
and that's a gold medal for USA.
Yeah. The Ekaterina Voladko from Russia is your next lifter. 75 kilos, 165 pounds. For those of you out there in internet land, the way to convert kilos to pounds is multiply the kilos by 2.2. Or if you want easier way, double them and add 10%.
Yes.
So,
Well done.
yeah. Ekaterina, 75 kilos.
I like the hair color and the hairdo.
One thing you'll notice about even in this weight class, in all of these weight classes, the women especially, much more so than the men.
Yes.
Incredible arch.
Yes, incredible.
Oh,
Fantastic.
unbelievable.
Wow.
And what they're doing with that arch is they're trying to shorten their bench stroke.
Yes.
Make the bench stroke shorter means you have less work.
That's it.
Boys loaded from Kazakhstan.
You'll see some of these arches. It looks like it's not really an arch. It's more of a V
Yes.
because they're so extreme.
And they're so young and still they mastered this technique. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Well, that to be at this level, international
Yes,
competition,
of course.
they need to know this technique,
Yes.
don't they?
Definitely.
Kristina Popova. She is also. This is both her and the previous lifter were in the 47 kilo class, which is about
Yes.
about 105 pounds,
Pounds,
roughly
yes.
104 pounds. Isn't
Yes.
that right? Even
Yes, well, that's correct.
so, we have the 47 kilo class, and then coming up in a little bit here will be a couple lifters in the 52 kilo, which is about 114 pounds.
Oh,
Oh wow, that was easy.
that just flew off the bench.
And that's a good
Well
job.
done.
All of the lifters in this meet, I don't know if anybody has said this in the past, but this is an equipped bench press competition, which means all of the lifters, men and women, are wearing bench shirts.
Boys loaded.
Even is in the process right now of trying to fit a new bench shirt.
Yes. That's correct.
Around the world.
77.5 kilos, next lifter from Russia also. This is in the 57 kilo class, which is about 124, 5 pounds,
Pounds.
roughly.
Mm.
Notice one other thing even, you notice how wide their grip is?
Yes, I saw.
Yeah. They're trying to maximize the width of their hands, so again, they're shorten their bench strokes.
Yes. With that wide grip and the arch.
And
yeah,
the arch, yep.
Yes.
Yep.
A lot less to do.
They can only go, there's rings on the bar, and
Yes.
the rings are 81 centimeters apart. And that's as wide as they can go, but they'll go every bit of that.
Yes. Use every millimeter.
Yeah. So now we're up to 80 kilos, 176 pounds.
If she manages to pull this one off, it will give her first position temporarily.
Momentarily.
Yes.
We get 3 attempts in the bench.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, nice lockout.
Nice lockout.
That's a good look. You walk one.
You have to press the bar to arms straight, elbows locked. And if you don't have the ability to straighten your arm, it's potentially a red light if the referees catch it.
Yes, that's it.
Used to be you could get away with that, but
Yeah.
not anymore.
Not anymore. Not with bow round.
All right, now we're going up to Panarina,
Yes, Panarina,
85 kilos.
all the way from Russia.
Makes you wonder what parts of Russia. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lifters from Russia here.
Wow.
That's a
That's a
big
lot.
country.
Yes.
I wonder how far apart. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That was easy.
that looks like a warm-up.
You walk one. Good look.
You know. Speaking of that, even that's a good comment too, because they probably should open with something they can double or
Yes.
triple with.
That's it.
This gal, by the way, this is somebody you got to watch. Even she probably has the best arch of all of these people. She almost looks like her rack height, by the way, is 0,
Yo.
0, and 6.
Wow.
From the United States.
Wow.
She's got the lowest rack height of any lifter because she's got such an arch.
Sure.
She may have a bench stroke of maybe an inch.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is crazy.
That's crazy.
198 pounds.
And just
Opener.
Yo, and just look at that setup. Wow.
Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that
Yes, incredible.
unbelievable?
Yeah, almost like a gymnast there.
Well, I guess earlier she was literally doing some of the things like that.
Oh,
She's got time.
I just hope that
20
doesn't
seconds.
take away some strength of hers. But
Got the start command, so
Yes.
she's within the time.
Slow descent. Yeah.
You're right. That was a slow descent. You know, it might have been because of the fact that the shirt's really tight on her.
Yes.
That puts her in the lead in her weight class. That was a 52 kilo lifter, so she's only 114 pounds.
Sure.
Now we move up to the 84 kilo class. We only got one lifter in that class
Yes,
too,
as
even.
well, yeah. So let's hope she gets an opener and she's set.
Yeah.
Von
She weighs
Smirnov.
in
Wow.
just barely under the class limit too.
Yeah. I think that is maybe the reason why she got into this category. She was a little bit overweight, then she would have a
Yeah.
competitor.
Yeah, that's
with her.
right.
Yes.
Then she'd have been up against the American, who was a lot heavier.
Yes. Oh, fantastic.
That was easy.
White lights flying.
So far, we're all white. We're all lifts. Good lift.
All good lifts.
Now we got another lifter from the U.S. We only have 3 lifters from the U.S., and I think we've got 7 from Russia, and 1 from Hungary, and 1 from Kazakhstan. Natalie, is that right, Natalie?
Yes. Natalie Guterres.
Natalie Gutierrez.
Yeah, Natalie. Sorry, yes, you're right, Bo. Natalie.
They put their feet up on the bench so that they can get that higher arch, push their shoulders and their butt closer together. You got to make your feet flat on the floor. Your butt has to stay on the bench, and your head has to stay on the bench. Bringing it in slow, tight shirt. Oh, wow. That rocketed up, didn't it?
It looked like almost the shit did all the work.
Yeah. Oh, the head referee. That's something we forgot to say. There are 3 different colors of reasons for failure. So if you see a red there on the light, right below the red, there'll be a little circle, and it'll be either red also or blue or yellow. Red is extremely rare in the bench.
Yeah.
But the blue that you just saw there for her meant that she had downward movement during the ascent. Yellow card, the way the referees say it, it's everything else except the blue and the red. So it covers about 4, maybe 6 or 7 different reasons. Most commonly when you see a yellow card thrown, it's because their butt isn't on the bench or their feet isn't flat on the floor. Maybe their head came up. Wow. Look at that arch.
Oh, well done.
You know, isn't it amazing in a way?
It is.
How can they even straighten their arms? Because their hands are so far apart, they're almost horizontal.
That takes hours of training.
Yeah. Tatiana Belskaya.
Another Russia.
Remember now, all of these lifters are sub-juniors, which in her case, Tatiana is only 15 years old.
Wow.
A little bitty tiny thing. She only took, well, that's not bad, 7.5 kilo jump.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, really. Unusual. When you see the little women, sometimes they'll only take a 2.5 kilo jump. That's only 6 pounds. She took 7.5 kilos right out about 15, 16 pounds. Made it look easy.
Yeah, so easy. Oh, good lights.
Yep. The red plates weigh 25 kilos each.
Yes.
Which means they're 55 pounds. And right now we're at 77.5 kilos. About 171 pounds, 172 pounds. Now here's an example, even where she only took a 2.5 kilo jump.
Yes.
You know, and there's some coaches, some practitioners, let's say, their philosophy is get a lot more attempts in. You have a greater chance of being successful.
Yes.
They had to replace something. The side referees didn't like something about probably her foot wasn't flat. So they didn't drop their arms. And if they didn't drop their arms, then the chief referee will say replace.
What bigger role will that play in this lift? Up. Looks good.
Yeah.
Ah.
They have
good
1
legs.
minute to get their start command in.
Yes.
So even though he had to replace, it still got the start command
Yes.
in. So take it up to 80 kilos
The
now,
bar is loaded for Kazakhstan.
176 pounds from Kazakhstan. Are you prone to do a lot of adjustments on your shirt, bench shirt?
No, not really. Not
really?
No, not really. If the coach says I'm good to go, then I take it as
Take it as it is, huh? There's a lot you can do on a bench shirt.
Yeah. Yes.
When you're lifting raw without a bench shirt, there's not much adjustment. But
Yeah.
you know, if you need adjustment on a bench shirt, there's a lot you can do. You can pull the neck down, the shoulders forward, the sleeves down, rotate the sleeves. There's a lot of little tricks.
Nice.
Of course, sometimes.
Start touch. Okay. That's
Wow,
Oh.
that was not easy.
Yeah,
3
but
white
still
lights.
she managed to pull it off. Well
Yeah.
done. Sometimes not easy when there's something wrong and you have to adjust.
And she had to adjust on the way down.
Yeah.
You're right. Good point. She wasn't touching, and
Yeah.
she had to change her bar path, her groove, to bring it in to touch.
From Russia.
Still managed to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Another little observation for you. When we get to the third attempts, the lifters have the opportunity, if they so choose, and they're in a real close contest
Yes.
with another lifter, they can put in their third attempt, and then they can make 2 changes to that third attempt.
Oh, yes.
And it gets some real strategy. You'll watch the coaches playing games back there.
Yeah. The mess comes out.
All right, she gets the start command. 82.5 kilos here. Yeah,
Another good lift.
another good lift. Have we had no, we haven't had a failure yet.
No, we do. That's fantastic.
That is. Oh, yesterday.
Bar is loaded.
And
it
the
looked
Master
like a
1. Yeah, I think it was the
bloodbath,
Master 1
didn't
class.
it?
Yes.
Oh man.
Master 1, was it under 93, I think it was.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I can't touch easy. Let's add more weight.
Yes.
But you still got to lock it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the ladies with the real long hair, they have to put it in a ponytail, and the ponytail can't be at the back of their head because that would allow their head to be picked up off the bench. So it's a little bit off the side. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, she had downward movement after, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. There's a blue in the middle.
Blue in the middle, that's downward.
And then
And
two
the yellow
two.
cards would probably be butt or feet.
Yes. Or maybe the.
It looked like her butt, maybe? you
Yes,
think?
that's it. I
Yeah.
think it was the butt movement.
When you have 2 reds and 1 white, the coach can take it to the jury and what we say protest. But if you, in that case, we had 3 reds, so it's not something you can protest.
Protest, yes.
Obviously, if you have 2 whites and 1 red, you're not going to protest it.
Definitely.
You already won.
Yes.
So
Unless your opponent wants to query it.
here's Kashina,
Делаешь ногу! Дела, держи! Держи, делаешь
Veronica
ногу!
Kashina from Russia.
And here the crowd cheering her on. Oh,
I think she's going to get called for her butt coming up. Yep, her butt came up. Yeah.
Stays on 90.
A lot of times with the littler women especially, it's more apparent, more visible.
Yeah.
With the big guys, it doesn't seem like their butt ever comes off the
Yes.
bench.
Yeah.
Diana Panarina, 90 kilos, 198 pounds.
Oh, look at that arch. Well done.
Yeah, you notice when she locked her elbows, it's almost like they're hyperextended. Now we're at 95 kilos. Lizette Ortiz. She's from just outside of San Antonio, U.S. She's 16 years old. She's pretty new at this. Coached by Donovan Thompson.
Well, the coach is doing a very well job.
Yes,
to
Donovan.
train
Donovan is a very, very good coach. He called my numbers yesterday for me,
Sure.
and he made on the third. He put in an attempt. They changed. We put in another. They changed again. We put in another
Sure.
change. 3 changes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that arch again.
yeah.
Oh,
You know that looks painful in a
Yes.
way, doesn't it?
shoulders almost touches the buttocks.
Yeah. It's the start command.
Slow descent. And just a little bit for the lockout.
Yeah. And 3 white lights.
Awesome.
Okay, that was what? What did she just do? She just did 95 kilos. That was a 5 kilo jump. So I wouldn't be surprised. She's going to go at least 100.
Yes.
Although right now she's sitting a 5 kilo lead,
Yes. 5 kilo lead.
and Kashina missed hers at 90.
90.
She's going to retake it.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a big jump. Yo, Bo, that's a big jump.
Even and I just saw what Ortiz put in. She took a 7.5 kilo. No.
No, more
She
than
took
that.
a 12.5
12.5
kilo jump.
Yeah. Yes, that's a
Wow.
big jump.
That's especially for a girl that weighs 114
That's
pounds.
it. I wonder if it's not maybe going to be the world record. This is after.
I don't think so. Well, it might be for a sub-junior,
Might
though. You're
be.
right. I know it's not for the Open.
No. And I don't think it's just for winning, because that's quite a big jump.
It is. It's a huge jump.
Now the action is on Nelly Gutierrez from USA.
Yep.
A temp of 107.5.
Now, a point of comparison, Natalie Gutierrez is a 72 kilo. She's just doing the same amount that Lizette Ortiz just put in for her third.
Yeah.
And Lizette is a 52 kilo, 20 kilo body weight lighter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She got a yellow card probably, but as long as the buttocks stay touching the bench, you're okay.
Okay.
You can flex your hips, but they can't leave the bench. So I guess one way of phrasing it is you can't see daylight.
That's it. And I see Voz Milova is going for a temp of 107.5 and just under the 84 kilogram category. And Ortiz
107.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same weight to temp.
Yeah.
So
84 kilo lifter lifting what a 52 kilo lifter is going to do.
yeah, that's impressive.
I think that might be good.
Yes, I need to.
Oh, one call got red. The deal on the downward movement, the rule says that the whole of the bar
Yeah.
cannot come down. So you could have one hand locked completely out, and as long as the other hand doesn't go down,
Yes,
the whole of the bar hasn't gone down.
going down. Yes.
So, yeah, the whole of the bar has to go downward for you to see a blue card. So one of the referees threw a downward movement. Here's Samantha Heimer from the USA. She's at 147?
Yes, 0.5. Yo, that's a massive jump. I think, was he wearing a bench vest in the opener? I don't think she was. No, she wasn't.
I don't think so.
Yeah, she just went out to put on the bench
Yeah,
press.
she more than doubled her
Yes,
attempt.
just making sure she got the gold.
Yeah, she got her
Yes.
opener in. That gives her the gold.
That's it. And now the real competition starts.
Come on.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
That is 324 pounds.
Wow, 147. Fantastic.
World record attempt.
Oh, we're getting a world record here.
Yes.
Daria. Oh, wow, I can't pronounce that one.
Bakramiva.
Yeah, from Russia. 150 kilos. That's 330 pounds. And she is in the 63 kilo weight class.
Only on a second attempt, going for the world record.
138 pounds roughly. 330 pound bench here. World record attempt on her second too, by the way.
Yeah.
So this one had probably one of the shortest bench strokes. Look how wide her feet are.
Oh,
Oh,
will it be a world record?
I think
Yes,
it
it
was.
is. Well done.
We have a world record on her second attempt of 330 pounds, 150 kilos, at a body weight of about 138.
That's
63
just fantastic.
kilos. Unbelievable.
22.5.
Remember now, these are all under the age of 18.
Yes.
Under the age of 19, I'm sorry. They can go up to 18.
22.5 with Tatiana from Russia. Bar is loaded.
Now we're on our third attempt.
Yes.
They get three lifts, and you take the best of the three, obviously. And it's a rising bar concept, so after each attempt, you go up a little bit. If you miss, most of them will retake the same weight.
Yes.
Good, you want to get in. And if they make it, anything from 10 to nice
Wow.
looking lift.
That was nice. Yes,
Tatiana gets 3 white lights,
indeed.
and that gives her 3 for 3.
3 fantastic. Oh,
Yeah.
it's always nice finishing 3 for 3.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done 3 lift
Yes,
even?
yes. I have.
That's one of the
Oh,
kind of a goal.
yes.
Can
it
I go
is.
9 for 9?
That's it.
And have
yes,
you?
Yes, I have.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Ah.
I think I've done it once in 12, 14
Really?
years. Yeah, once.
That's a nice feeling afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you went out,
And-
conquered what you wanted to do. Maybe it's not the ideal weight in your weight category, but you came out and if you done what you intended to do.
Yeah. And generally speaking, when you do 9 for 9, like even just was saying he did, it means you probably placed pretty darn good too.
Yes.
Because most of the other lifters will not be doing 9 for 9.
Yes.
And she locks it out.
Oh, wow.
Wow, 3 white lights again.
Got it.
176 pounds.
Bar is 82.5 for Christina from Kazakhstan. Bar is loaded.
Oh, wow. Okay, look at this now.
Yeah.
Popova
Final
is
chance.
going at 82 and a half. Volodko had finished at 80.
Yes.
Popova had also done on her second 80.
80.
If she misses her third,
Yes.
she
will-
loses on
yes,
body weight.
Yes.
So she's got to make this to move into the gold position.
Oh,
She only moved it up 2.5
yes.
kilos.
Only 2.5.
Matter of fact, she only moved it up 2.5 kilos on each attempt.
Yeah.
Playing little strategy games out here.
This is for gold.
This is for the gold. That's right. Good point, even. Wow.
Arch again.
Brings it down.
Oh,
Oh, well, there was your gold medal lifter
That's
right
it,
there
right there.
from
Well,
Kazakhstan.
and now it's Steppy Cheese.
She's happy, I think.
Yes, she's happy.
She just overcome the gal who she would have lost on body weight because they had tied on their second So, yeah, that gives her the gold medal.
Sure. So Kazakhstan beat Russia in that weight category.
Yeah.
Sub juniors.
Lily Szabo from Hungary is your lifter now. She is in the 72 kilo class.
Might just go for a personal best here.
Yeah, 156 pounds roughly.
Yes.
Yeah. She's a long ways behind the first place lifter. She's going to get the silver, but this might be a personal best.
Personal best, yes.
Oh, that was a
easy.
little bit easy.
Oh,
That was too easy to be a personal best, I think.
yeah.
Wow.
Maybe she just gave the gold away. That weight,
That looked
lift,
too
yeah,
easy,
that
didn't
looked
it?
Too easy.
Yeah. She could be doing better than that. She left a lot in the tank.
Yeah, telling you will.
All right, now Ksenia from Russia, 16 years old. She's currently in second place.
Second place, yes.
Yeah. But this will tie her
Yeah.
if she makes it with the second attempt of her teammate, and she's the lighter
Lightest,
lifter.
yes.
So if her teammate misses her third, then Ksenia will be the gold medal on this lift if she makes it. We've got a chart here that I don't know if they show that
They show
chart
it,
on
yeah.
the
I'm not
screen or not. We've got a spreadsheet
No,
chart
they
that
don't.
shows what their history is and their forecast. And
Oh, it's a battle.
I don't know. Do you think she had downward
Yeah,
even?
it might be. It might be.
She's a little trouble locking her
Yeah.
elbows too.
Especially on the right hand side.
Yeah. Oh no.
The two.
So she got 2 yellow cards and,
Yes.
a blue card. The blue card downward movement. And as we said,
Yes,
yellow
maybe.
card means a lot of things, but
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, foot.
butt or foot. Yeah.
Butt and foot.
From Russia.
Okay, Diana Panarina from Russia, 17 years old. You know, it's interesting. Some of these ladies have been competing 3 and 4 years,
Yeah.
and they're only 16, 17 years old.
Yeah. Started very, very young.
Yeah. Right as soon as she turned eligible, she was competing.
Yeah.
Жестко приняла.
All right, here.
Стоп. Не расслабляйся.
Now she has a long bench stroke, but she's got long arms. And she locks it out.
Yes. I just want to see them. Yes, well done.
3 white lights, yes.
Great stuff. I was a little bit worried about the buttocks, but everything
Yep.
was
Okay,
sound.
now we're going 95 kilos.
Veronica. Russia. The boys ladder for Veronica.
Excuse me.
For Veronica, putting up her wrist straps, making ready for the 95 attempt. Final attempt. For Veronica.
That's roughly about, let's see. That's about 200, right at 200, right?
Yes.
201.
She missed the 90 kilo attempt.
And she went higher.
Higher.
This is unusual.
That is.
Yeah. Generally, they take, but she's wanting to push.
Yeah. If she managed to pull this off on her body weight, she might be positioned first temporarily.
Yeah.
It looks good. Looks good. The coach is.
I don't know, maybe downward?
Yes!
Oh,
Like,
3 white
well done.
lights.
The coach is
Okay.
ecstatic. Now
Now.
she moves into first position, so the
That pushes her into first
yes, because of body weight.
because of body weight.
Yo, and look at that body weight. It's like a couple of grams.
Yeah. 0.45 kilos.
Yo,
It's just on Ortiz. And Ortiz, we were talking about. She dropped her. She dropped her attempt.
yes.
She made a change. She goes down.
To
Remember, we had her at
Yeah,
107.
107. Yes.
Now she dropped it. She
She
wants this gold medal.
Yes, she
the
wants
gold
it.
medal more
Yeah,
important than
more important.
going after a record, I guess.
Definitely
here.
go.
So she only took a 2.5 kilo jump, which will put her back in the lead.
Elite, yeah. Takes the gold medal.
If she makes this here,
Yes.
Lizette Ortiz Rosado, outside of San Antonio, Texas.
Incredible arch. Shoulders touching the buttocks.
Yeah.
Shah, how can you do that?
It's got
Yes.
to. I mean, look at her feet back there. She's going to drag her feet forward.
Yeah, this must be the most impressive arch of this competition yet.
Yeah.
This is for gold.
This is for the gold.
Slow descent.
Come on, let's go.
Oh,
No, downward. I think she's going to get called for downward.
Maybe there's a blue there.
Yep,
Yeah,
she
two
got it
blues.
twice. Now,
Oh, just missed. Oh,
Yeah.
how disappointed.
yeah,
Jeez.
and she goes to silver.
Oh,
Take the ball to one trick.
Now, the coaches could protest that. I don't think it would be successful,
successful, yes.
but she
This
knew
might
she
be
lost
a-
it
yeah.
too. She knew she had the downward movement. Wow. And she's done more than that too in her lifespan.
That's it. She knew the gold was actually hers,
And yeah,
and it happens. Yeah, well, it happens.
and you know, it doesn't look like much when you see downward movement. It may be just dip a quarter of an inch,
Yes.
but the rules say no downward movement during ascent.
And from Russia, very aggressive towards temp, final temp.
Yep. She took a 12.5 kilo jump. 25 pound
Look at
jump.
that power. Look at
Oh,
that
that
strength.
was easy. That was good. 120 kilos.
Yes, well done.
Yeah.
She's happy.
264 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got
Natalie
3 lifts.
Gutierrez is your next lifter at 270, or yeah, 275 here, 125 kilos. She is 17. She's also, I believe, from outside of San Antonio, Texas.
She's already set for the gold medal.
Yeah,
Whether she gets
Yeah,
this one
she's-
or not.
and this is a good jump too, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Almost, let's see, this 17.5 kilo
Yeah.
jump.
Must be a personal best or some sort of personal record. The local.
She's not being challenged, so she's just doing, what do I want to do?
Yes.
Let's see. Doesn't matter, I can do whatever I please. You might hear the coaches hollering out, out, out. They want the bar to be in the correct position over the lifter's chest.
Come on, let's go.
Back, back. She squares it back.
That looks good.
That looked good, didn't it?
Wow, what a
Yeah.
jump, and she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, incredible to watch.
Almost a 20 kilo jump. That's
Sure.
almost, she jumped about 39 pounds.
Yeah, and how rare is that in that weight category?
Daria from Russia is going to be going after a world
World
record
record.
attempt.
Wow, we might see a world record.
We already saw one
Yes.
earlier,
Yes.
150 kilo. Yeah, she set it at 150. That's 330. Now she's at 157 and a half.
And she looked good on both attempts.
That's 347 pounds by a lifter that's in the 63 kilo class. Wow. 138 pounds, 39 pounds.
Sure.
Look how wide her feet are too, for stability, horizontal. Oh, that was,
Yeah,
she had more in
she's
her.
happy. Yes, it's
Oh,
a good
wow.
lift. Well done.
Yeah,
2-1, good lift.
that
Well,
was a good
record.
lift.
2-1, good lift. Now, those
Oh my goodness, look at the weight we're loading here.
Wow.
168.5.
Wow, and look at that jump.
Yeah.
Amazing jump.
This is a sub-junior
21
world
kilo
record
jump.
too. Now, when you see the referees, they're bringing chips up to the bar. The blue plate is a 20 kilo plate. That would be 165. So she's loading it up to 168. That's the 3.5 kilos. So they got 2 chips on the bar.
Yes.
They got the half kilo chip and the quarter kilo chip on each end.
Sure. This is a
Yeah.
good weight.
This is our last lift of the day.
Yes, the last lift for the day. No, for the session. I think
For
there's
the
another
session.
session. Yes, there's another session after this.
All you.
Coached by Jonah Leo, who's a world record bencher himself, right at around 900 pounds.
Wow.
400 kilos.
Yeah. Impressive.
Yeah.
You know him very well?
Pretty well, yeah. He's
Awesome.
from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Also.
Has a gym. Owns a gym, I should say. She's trying to get a good arch, too.
She is.
They didn't label this as a world, or did they call this? Was this a world record
no,
even?
No, I don't think it's a world record, no. This is just a personal best, I think.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
No,
not managing
no
that one.
lift. Oh,
But still a
she
good
got it
attempt.
moving, and I
Yes.
thought, you know. All right, and that is your last lift for the second session. This was the women's sub-junior lifters at the IPF World Equipped Bench Press Championship in Potchefstroom, South Africa.
And we're going now over to the medal ceremony.
And
The
we'll
main
be doing
sponsors.
the medal ceremony coming up.
I just want to like to thank the main sponsors, Leico and SPD, and then also Reband, Rock and Bull for making this competition possible.
If it weren't for our sponsors, we probably wouldn't be here either, would we?
Exactly, well, it's fantastic
Yeah.
being here. Thanks. Great
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Shout out to all the sponsors. Thank you.
big hand for the athletes as we welcome back to the platform. Great competition. McClure, go right. Big hand for all the athletes. Under 47. The silver medal with a bench press of 80 goes to Ekaterina Volodko from Russia. With a bench press of 82.5, gold medal goes to Kristina Popov from Kazakhstan. These rise for the national team, Kazakhstan. Thank you very much. Thank you, well done. And now we go to results for the sub-junior girls under 52 division. And in third place with a bench press of 72.5, Katina Belskaya from Russia, bronze medal. With the bench press of 95, in second place for the silver medal, Lizette Ortiz Rosado from USA. The bench press of 95, coming from Russia, the gold medal goes to Veronika Kashinina. Please stand for the playing of the national anthem of Russia.
Bravo!
Well done, and we heard some singing. Well done. Now we got the sub-union girls under 57. And the silver medal for the bench press of 82. Ksenia Makarensky, from Russia. For the bench press of 92.5, gold medal goes to Diana Panarina from Russia. Please stand for the national anthem of Russia. Bravo. Well done, congratulations. The sub-junior under 63 girls. Gold medal for the bench press of 157.5 goes to Daria Makarimieva from Russia. Junior and sub-junior world record. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem, world record and world record holder. Thank you and congratulations. Come to the girls, ladies, sub-junior, under 72. Silver medal, the lift of 85, Lila Zabor from Hungary. And the gold medal with a bench press of 127 goes Natalie Gutierrez from USA.
Good job, lady.
Please rise for the playing of the American national anthem. Well done. Congratulations. Come to the sub-juniors, under 84. And the gold medal goes to Annalie Bozmilova from Russia. Please stand for the playing of the Russian national anthem. Bravo! And the last division, plus 84, and the gold medal goes to Samantha Heimer from the United States of America. Gold medalist Samantha. Please rise for the national anthem of the United States of America. Thank you. The next session will start at 3 o'clock. Music please, and give the athletes a round of applause as they leave. And thank you for coming to South Africa, and we hope to see you again soon. Well done to all our athletes. Thank you.